Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet you.
Yeah, Joseph.
Organized events. This idea, I'm not even sure they are organized.
Oh, are they?
No, Chairman. You see, yeah, socialist, no. And Obi obviously any text I can say me socialist, meaning yeah, socialist for Chairman. You see, we believe in the fact that it is institutions like organized labor.
Yeah.
And omukuma workers. So the working class it's from proletariat, you know. In the wise thoughts of Karl Marx. Now dream say, you know, when the bourgeois or those who control the means of production, when they continue to exploit the working class, it would take organized labor like we have, to rise up against, the exploiters. And sometimes organized labor tend to they tend to describe them as socialist institutions and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
It is because they represent the working class. And when organized labor said, "Sir, look, I was excited because it is in concert with near work and our representatives. Organized labor. This is what they do. They fight for their workers. And Galamsey, it affects all manner of working class people.
Working class.
It affects everybody. And if they took such an important stance, protecting membership and by extension the entirety of the country. And I was really disappointed. In fact, I was disappointed a great deal to hear say organized labor omuchi sa omu strike saying. And Chairman, to me my reasons are omuchi sa saying they have not been able to give us.
Sir, mitie ba kwa omu pache se omane omanpanyin aban din kita ho no. Omu se enema ni bi wo ho a aban si obeye omne ne ya adwene. Inti account say LI ne friend po say 2642 and the renewed fight against Galamsey ni na account inti omu free say at least for starters
no actually reinforced
LI 2642 no
disappointed in them. Chairman, if all kind organized labor omu press releases now, and indeed even civil society, Chairman, the first request and a demand on government they say abide and suspending all artisanal and small scale mining activities. That was the first demand.
But Utie
as for the LI 2642, it was an incidental demand because you cannot ban and you cannot suspend the activities of small scale miners and still have such a legislation in place. And it was an incidental demand, but the main demand was the immediate cessation of all ASM activity. So
T. Martin, you see our Chief Executive Minerals Commission also say cessation of all mining activities including small scale. Say legitimate businesses be home business omuye juma say omuye juma mra kwanso. Or my examples about one mining company Watakwa I employ over 5,000 people.
Small scale mining, I employ 5,000 people.
Well, that's all more parliament.
Chairman, then that's ridiculous.
And then they're ridiculous.
Because, Chairman, do you know the
Let me say, and yet direct employment, not necessarily direct.
Chairman, let's even say indirect. Let's say, you see, the maximum number of blocks a small scale mining interest can have cannot be employing people to the tune of 5,000, whether directly or indirectly.
No,
Chairman, you read the Minerals and Mining Act. The blocks, you can say, Chairman, large scale mining companies, do they employ that much?
Indirectly.
So this qualification.
That may be so.
Has he done any estimation to know?
Send a Juma.
No, they have not done it. To do that, you need to do an empirical study, which he hasn't done. And to announce or two, now our bonus remark. Chairman, as a mining company that we creating 5,000 jobs indirect. Chairman, got an employment problem in the eco. Because you know how many mining companies we have in this country.
Baby.
Let's say a big average. Let's even give them an average. Let's say an average of 1,000. Chairman, do you know how many young people would be employed by now? And this justification, see, they are without scientific basis.
In thinking, organized labor should not have been disorganized. And also,
that's the point.
To what
Chairman,
end?
To the end, said they will suspend the activities of ASM in the interim.
Not adding.
Chairman, who suspend no more activities now? Then government will come back to work out a more sustainable solution to the problem. Oh, why did we do that in 2017? Because then who said the only way I able to because you cannot be dealing with a problem whilst you are still doing your muyeno. They'll find another concession to go to. But once you suspend activities, let's just say obia yebe bia whether legal or illegal nipa no boom rano so.
This FM 104.3 good to me